So just looking at a work of art cannot change a human being. It has to communicate with the people.
The characters, live characters of a particular age, standing there, selling something or interacting with the people. I think these are some ideas that we can also implement in our education system.
With the person who is looking at it, and the music, we have to develop such a system so that we can divert the attention of students from drugs and alcohol and smoking and such negative addictions to positive addictions like art.
Some of your YouTube videos about the kind of experiences that the foreign museums have given you. That is, you have characters, live characters of a particular age, standing there, selling something or interacting with the people. I think these are some ideas that we can also implement in our education system, where children not only just come to museums to see something, but they are also part of the creating something new with these art museums and the other studios that are coming up. Will that be an idea that we could think of to further their skills for the future?
Museums has to be interactive, not just technologically, but I would say more humanely, because when someone, or especially students, come to a museum, there has to be, the space has to be very inviting, and there has to be someone to cater to their taste and tell them stories, why this piece of art is here and what is the story behind it, how this artist envisioned and accomplished this work of art, and how this work is working with us to change us, and things like that. So just looking at a work of art cannot change a human being. It has to communicate with the people, with the person who is looking at it. And that communication comes from knowledge and experience, which can be easily, especially to a student, it can be easily given by someone who is more knowledgeable than them. So if there is a commentator, or if there is someone who can guide them through, it can be a very interactive or very knowledgeable, interesting experience for them, so that they will come again, and they will come, or they will visit other museums, and they will invite their friends, and so that can, in such a way, we can always encourage them to this kind of a museum culture. Actually, in our country, especially in the areas where we live, the museum culture is, I would say, is low, to be frank, because we don't have that culture of going to a museum frequently, or going to an art gallery, going to an art exhibition or a visual art exhibition or a music concert. So we are not that used to that kind of a culture. It has to be developed, because such visits will certainly convert a person into a better human being indirectly. A piece of music is not going to dictate a story or tell a story how to become a human being, but it indirectly affects the mind. That is the quality of art. So it has to be tutored properly. It has to be communicated to the students by a knowledgeable person. So we have to develop such a system so that we can divert the attention of students from drugs and alcohol and smoking and such negative addictions to positive addictions like art, photography, music, theater, or cinema, or whatever. So it is an important point that we have to, or all the policymakers, all the teachers, all the pedagogic practitioners should be taken seriously into, because the new generation is getting more and more addicted to this kind of negative addictions like drugs and alcohol. So we can save them. We can just transplant their minds from that addiction to a positive addiction by training them in photography or in music or painting or dance or whatever. So it has a medical point, from the medical point of view as well as from the social point of view. This is very important. All teachers, all school managers, or all policymakers should make it a point that we should take our children to museums, art galleries, or literary festivals, or musical events, or dance festival, wherever creativity takes the major role. It is very important, which we are not giving enough importance to.